Hi, I'm Nina, and I have been thinking about some styling tricks that I want to try in 2024 and like new ways to wear pieces that I already have. One of my little style intentions for the new year was finding new ways or finding as many ways as I can to wear the pieces that are already in my wardrobe. And yeah, so I just wanted to share some of my ideas so far and some of the inspo behind them. So the first couple have to do with like socks/tights. Also, if you see me looking down, that's just where my laptop is with my little list that I put together. So I like the idea specifically from this one picture from some runway show, I think in like the 90s, early 2000s, where the model is wearing socks and like more formal like heeled sandals with like a skirt suit. And so I just love the idea of doing socks and sandals in like a more corpcore or like formal way. And I've never been a big socks and sandals girl, but like for some reason it really works for me. And I feel like it goes hand in hand with the socks and kitten heel stuff we've been seeing, but it's just instead of doing like a slingback or whatever, it's doing a little formal sandal instead. And then the next one that's like related to socks is wearing like sheer tights. Like I'm doing quote unquote sheer because like for winter, the tights that I'm wearing that are sheer are fleece lined and just look sheer. But wearing like sheer tights or fleece lined sheer tights under capris and pants so that you get the look of like having a sheer sock, but one, you're warmer than the sheer sock. I have had a hard time finding just like sheer pull-on socks, and so since I already have sheer tights, just wearing those under like capris so that you can wear capris in the wintertime and they look like a little bit more interesting. They have another level of dimension and your calves aren't like freezing out the wazoo. But also just like even wearing a pair of like sheer tights under jeans and then wearing that with a little kitten heel, or even like a sheer tight sock and then loafer or something just for that extra little like level of depth, I think looks really, really cool. And I feel like sheer tights are something that most people already have, and it's just another way to wear them that isn't just like under skirts or dresses. And kind of on the theme of layering, like with the sheer tights, the next thing that I've been more actively trying to do is like layering things under sweaters to either like transform the way I'm wearing the sweater or to like highlight a certain type of neckline. So like even with this cardigan that I'm wearing right now, like if I had worn even just a little crew neck t-shirt, it would highlight the top of the neckline in a really different way than me just wearing the sweater as a shirt does. Or like I've seen a couple really cool examples of people wearing like an off-the-shoulder sweater with like a turtleneck underneath. And there's this one picture, I don't know what it's from, where it's like this kind of like wide subtle v-neck top, and then they have a sheer or wide subtle v-neck sweater, and then they have a sheer high neck top underneath. And I just think it's like so beautiful and so elegant and really makes you see the neckline of the sweater in a different way. And then the next idea is I personally am not going to do like skirt over pants. Like there's only one outfit that I've come up with where I was like, oh yeah, this feels like me doing like a mini dress over pants. I don't know, I like get into it when I see other people wearing this trend, and I've seen some of the little like built-in skirt like layer over pants, like I think Paloma Wool and like Chalucia have some. And so I was just trying to think about ways of like tapping into that trend without doing full on like skirt over pants. And the way that I've been thinking about it is kind of coming up with other pieces that you can layer in that same like waist hip zone that isn't necessarily a skirt to put over pants. So like I've seen some really cool like tool belts, like waist, almost like more like cargo fanny packs overlaid, or even just wearing like a wider belt with charms or things dangling off of it. Also like maybe an interesting apron, but like a more simple apron, and maybe having it like tied off to the side or something like that. Or taking like a scarf and wrapping that around your waist for a similar kind of vibe. But just trying to think of other ways to layer pieces over pants in that area that isn't necessarily having to do the like full-on skirt over pants. And then the rest aren't so much layering specific, but are just like kind of one-offs that I want to try. First one I think I mentioned in another video, and that is just wearing a sheepskin or like faux fur lined jacket inside out so that you have essentially like a two fur jacket. I just love the way that a shearling jacket looks inside out. The next one after turning your coats inside out is wearing cowl neck tops backwards. I think it is really cool and kind of reminds me of some of the like hooded tops I've been seeing around recently, and I feel like it gives a similar effect without having to buy a new hooded top, just wearing a cowl neck top so the cowl's in the back. And on a lot of them it ends up giving you that like high boat neckline in the front, which I'm personally really into. Because it's an unconventional way to wear a cowl neck top, it feels more like a choice and for me more intentional, and so I think it can make an otherwise pretty simple outfit a little bit more interesting, just having that ruching cowl detail in the back. The last one that I want to try is pearls but casual. And so there's one specific outfit that Monica wears in Friends that made me think about this, and she's wearing like a string of pearls with like a t-shirt and overalls, I think. And I just love the idea of wearing pearls in a more casual way and having that contrast. So like even wearing pearls like on elastic thread as like a hair tie, and then just wearing like a t-shirt and track pants or something like that. So you have this like little subtle detail that is more formal, more feminine, and then just having it with like a baby tee and track pants, I think is a really fun way to make that outfit more dimensional. Or like wearing pearl earrings and then like a big hoodie sweatshirt and jeans and maybe like loafers. Like I think that would be really cute. But yeah, so those are just some little like styling ideas that I want to try out for this year in the next few months. Let me know if you have any that you want to try, if you like any of these, if you're going to try any of them. If you like this video, maybe like it. If you want to subscribe, I'd love to have you around. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and bye.